considering the first phase of voting for 43 assembly seats in Jharkhand has begun with a fierce contest between the NDA and the India Bloc. Now, this phase will be crucial as both alliances seek to strengthen their hold over the state. There are 683 candidates competing for 43 seats. 6 ministers and several prominent leaders are in the fray in this phase. Among them is former Chief Minister Champai Soren, who after joining the BJP just a month after being ousted from the Chief Minister's office, is contesting from his traditional stronghold in Saraikela. Now, Soren has won this seat, let's tell you, 6 times since 1991, only facing defeat in 2000. This time, he faces a direct battle with Ganesh Mahali of the JMM, who's previously the BJP candidate. So interestingly, both contenders have switched sides, and both the NDA and the India Bloc are pulling out all stops to ensure victory, with the NDA focusing on issues such as infiltration, corruption and scams, while the India Bloc is concentrating on tribal rights and welfare, claiming harassment. All right, we'll try, of course, going across to my colleague Tejashree to get us the latest as far as what that battle is looking like. But this is the first phase of polling, just breaking down everything for our viewers in terms of battle for states. We initially, of course, spoke about what's happening in Channapatna, one of the prime seats, of course, in terms of Karnataka. Then, of course, what we're looking at in Kerala. While there are many key contests, it makes it more interesting considering the fact that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is making her poll debut. And now, of course, Jharkhand, where the Battle of Jharkhand clearly looks like an NDA versus India Bloc fight. Taking that across to Tejashree Purandare, my colleague, joining me live this morning. Tejashree, very good morning. You're, of course, going to keep us ahead and give us a quick sense of what that mood is looking like on the ground. But more interestingly, in the run-up to the first phase, all right. Seem to have run into a technical issue with getting her on air. We'll continue, of course, try getting her back to give us a quick sense of what's happening on ground zero. But very importantly, remember, in the run-up to these polls, even in terms of Jharkhand, we've looked at several attacks, even with the fact that whether it's been Prime Minister Modi or, of course, Home Minister Amit Shah, who have spoken about how initially what the people of Jharkhand were going through under the tenure of Hemant Soren, which then later, of course, we saw Hemant Soren counter-attack the same as well. And having said that, which is why you're looking at how both the NDA and India Bloc are pulling out all stops to ensure victory, while, of course, the NDA is focusing on such issues such as infiltration, which was spoken about multiple times in terms of campaign. The India Bloc is concentrating on tribal rights and welfare, claiming harassment. All right, we leave it at that.